In admissions, we help people to change their stars. We help people to change their stars, which is another way of putting it that we help people to change their destiny. There's a phenomenal movie called A Knight's Tale that starred the late Heath Ledger. And Heath Ledger's character in The Knight's Tale was the time of knights and ladies and princes and princesses and kings and queens and jousts. And Heath Ledger, his character was named William. He determined that he would change his stars. The only problem is Heath Ledger was born a peasant to peasant parents. And according to the Times, that since he was born a peasant, he would die a peasant, and there was nothing him nor anyone could do about that. However, William did not accept that he would die a peasant. And he was committed to doing whatever he needed to do to become a knight. He wanted to become a knight. Even though everyone else said it was impossible, that you can't change your stars. He said, I will. Now, the only problem is he wanted to become a knight, and one way to do that was to win the big kingdom-wide joust. The only problem was he didn't know how to joust. And jousting is where you hold this long, heavy spear on a horse, and you go very fast, and you attempt to knock your opponent off with your spear. However, he was willing to do whatever it takes, and he learned how to ride a horse. Then he got a teacher. He learned how to joust. He was open, and he practiced and practiced and practiced relentlessly through huge amounts of pain, entirely committed to doing whatever it takes to be successful. And everyone was saying he was crazy. They had no chance of winning. The champion of the kingdom was the most incredible, the strongest, most amazing jouster in the history of the world. There's nothing William could do. William did not buy that. He was committed to winning, and he did whatever it would take, and he was in one contest after the other after the other. Finally, he's in the finals against the best jouster in the kingdom. However, the best jouster in the kingdom, he was not a good man. He didn't want to take any chances on losing, so he cheated. And he took his long jousting spear, and he had someone put a point on it, shaved it to a point that could kill William, and put an artificial cap on it. However, when it hit William, the artificial cap exploded off, and it pierced William, and it stabbed him in the shoulder. He lost most of the strength in his shoulder at that point, and everyone knew he lost. That was it. Going to die a peasant. Except he told his assistants, take his armor completely off. They're saying, are you crazy? Without your armor, you can be killed. He says, no, take my armor off and lash the spear to my arm and shoulder. They all thought he was nuts, but he said, I will win this. And they lashed the spear to his arm and shoulder, and the last and final round, and the two people are coming at each other, and at the last minute, William does not give up, and he directly thrusts his jousting spear into the opponent and dislodges the opponent off of the opponent's horse. And in fact, Heath Ledger's character William wins, and he becomes a knight, and he changes his destiny. He did not buy what other people said. He did not buy that. He did not believe it. He only believed in his possibilities. Because as Henry Ford said, if you think you can or you think you can't, either way you are right. So go forth and help change your stars by doing whatever you need to do and learning whatever you need to do. And remember, in admissions, we help people to change their stars as well.